So here we are almost at the start of a new school year, and as kids head back to the classroom, many middle and high school students are thinking about what their future career path will be.
Well, here with some insight on the trade industry is Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky. Hello, sir, and welcome to the show, indeed.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Good to have you here. All right, back to school time. It's really a good time for students to start thinking about their futures. And you say there's so many jobs to consider in the trade industry that many people just don't even think about.
Yes, and electrical trades such as us, for every 3 electricians retiring, only one's coming into the field. So it's almost to epidemic proportions.
You know, when I was back in high school, it was always wood shop, it was always auto mechanics, but that's somewhat of a lost art. And you say that the high school is not where the jobs, well, you said college or high school is not where the job market's at, it's in the trade market.
Well, in our society, most of the jobs that are being created or needed are in the service industry. And our high schools are designed to, preach four-year university. And nothing wrong with that, but only about 5 or 10% of the kids need to go to four-year college. So the kids are not getting exposed to the trades or electrical trades such as ours, and they get out of school, they go on the streets, get into crime or drugs, and we're trying to make awareness that it's okay to ask your guidance counselor, I want to be an electrician. There's nothing taboo against that.
You would like to see students exposed to this field as early as middle school. Why is that?
That's correct. Kids are only going to be interested in things they're exposed to. So if they're not exposed to things such as electrician in middle school, how would they ever know? 9 out of 10 kids, if you ask them what they want to do, I'd like to be a gamer. I'd like to be a game analyst or a programmer because that's what they know. So we have to expose the youth to the trades and where the jobs are.
So if someone's interested in a trade and with his jobs, what should they do?
If they're in school, ask their guidance counselor, hey, I'm interested in being an electrician or a carpenter or a heat and air or plumber. It's okay to ask for that and see if there's a program in your school for that.
I totally agree. I think you're right on about that. What kind of experience would someone need to become an apprentice or an electrician?
Well, to be an apprentice, we look at character. We hire for character, but we also we have a training facility also that we have, as the picture shows, in Cherryville, North Carolina. We train there. We have green apprentices, and then we put them through about a 2-year program, and they're paid to go through that program. And what we're finding, our company's trying to grow, but stunning our growth is the lack of professionalism in the workforce. We can't find the guys that we need. Only about 3% of electricians will pass the program that we need to work for us, and we're just trying to make it awareness that it's okay to be an electrician.
Well, you mentioned a 2-year program, so is that like an everyday thing as we would think about going to school every day for like 8 hours learning, or is it somewhat interrupted, like you have breaks? What do you mean by a 2-year program?
Well, if you're going to school, after school, contact us. We can get you in for a couple hours a day. And then once you graduate high school, you can actually be an apprentice or helper. And after 2 years, you should be able to be a full electrician on your own.
Rusty, talk about starting salaries for electricians. How do they compare to other fields?
Very good. I mean, there's a misnomer. If you look at that graph, $48,000 is what, the trade industry, what they get. And if you compare that to education and some of the other industries, it's much lower. So it actually crossed a couple of years ago. It used to be 4-year education, you made more money. That's not true anymore. That is not. If you don't specialize as being a doctor, lawyer, then you're probably going to make less money. And we have to expose these kids, because what's going to happen, they're going to get out of high school, they're going to be living in mom's basement till they're 30, or if they go to school, they're going to move back into mom's basement when they're 30 and pay for a $100,000 education that is really, in today's society, is not much value.
Well, really something to think about, Rusty. If you're interested in learning more, call Rusty at Mister Sparky. The number, it's there on your screen, 704-323-8006. Again, 704-323-8006. Or to apply for a job, visit sparkyjobs.com. Sparkyjobs.com is the website to go to. Rusty Wise, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, sir. Well, thank you.